The adoption of electronic health record systems by U.S. physicians continues to gain momentum. 3 years ago, less than a half of all primary care physicians used an EHR. Today, nearly 7 out of 10 have implemented some type of EHR system. This trend will continue, with the EHR market expected to grow 21% in 2013 alone. This fundamental shift has impacted every aspect of healthcare. Providers are changing their daily activities, centering workflow around the EHR and receiving information literally at their fingertips. For patients, EHRs are increasing adherence and compliance by putting critical information when and where it's needed most. Biopharmaceutical companies are realizing a channel for communication with providers that reaches them within their new workflow. Healthcare providers see the EHR as their desktop, similar to the way most of us look at Microsoft Office. The EHR is at the center of their daily activities, allowing them to manage their day, morning, noon, and night.
The EHR starts first thing in the morning. I will log in at home and see what's going on for the day. Once I get to the office, we have the ability to start seeing patients right away. By the end of the day, I've seen every patient, pretty much finished every note. When I leave the office, if I haven't finished some notes or there are some phone calls I need to make, I can do it at home.
Brand teams understand the importance of delivering clinically relevant information within the EHR. What was an interesting idea a few years ago has now become an important part of their strategic communications plan.
The EHR channel, I think, is very much a real channel today for pharmaceutical marketing. And I think this is just a really huge opportunity for us to take a look at things in a very different sort of a way.
One of the things that's important is I believe that there is certainly that opportunity within the workflow, and the contextual relevance of that message is critical.
Yeah, I think that we really see it as an accelerant of being able to make sure that the programs and services that every one of us offers is actually accessed right at the right time, that it's not sitting back in a case manager's file or in a sample closet or something like that. I think that's really exciting.
In addition to being a channel that's more widely used through which we could do the things we've always done, but there's also things we could never do before.
On the other side, EHR developers realize that their platforms provide the opportunity for third parties to reach providers with impactful content to distinguish their systems from competitors.
I think the EHR of today is a rapidly evolving technology tool. As we get into what I'll call a more mature stage now, the EHR is becoming much more of a solution rather than just an ability to get meaningful use or an ability to document care for patients.
What the pharma companies want is access inside those four walls of the exam room. And I think what EHRs offer the pharma industry is an access point into those four walls that you've never had before.
It's no longer a question of if your brand should be in the EHR. Providers are already looking for your information there. 2/3 of physicians are interested in accessing biopharmaceutical content. 80% are interested in accessing free drug information tools. The question is, how should your brand be in the EHR?
The easy road was to do the lift and shift method, so taking a lot of our existing online type media placements and moving them into some of the EHR systems. And we know that that's clearly not the path to success.
The EHR is different from the internet and other channels. The tactics used to reach providers need to reflect that. With limited time for each patient, EHR messaging should not interrupt the workflow, but support it, adding value and targeted information delivered through provider-activated tools.
But it's an idea whose time has come. If you're here, you're in the right place at the right time.
If you can reach out to the provider in their workflow, that's when you get them. If I'm there, I'm doing my charts, I'm working with the patients, but I really can use information that impacts the decisions I'm making.
Physicians want technology integrated in their EHR to help them get it right. Technology that helps facilitate conversations with patients in and beyond the exam room and deliver information that's easily accessible and at their fingertips. Physicians value content that's clinically relevant, FDA approved, up to date, and from a source they trust. Delivering it to them in a quick, cool way during the patient visit is an added benefit.
Based on our provider research, we set out to create a smart, compact tool that delivers critical information at the point of prescribing. In EHRs, it's essential that the right information be delivered at the right time and in a way that adds to the provider-patient dialogue, not distracts from it. PDR Brief does this by combining the clinical information the provider needs and trusts with the patient support information that makes the job of caring for patients easier and delivering it all while they are with the patient without leaving the exam room, their workflow, or even the EHR. The response from physicians has been great.
I mean, this is all very good. This is all the information that I want to know about the drug in one place, so I wouldn't have to look at different sources. It would just save me a lot of time.
Now this is cool. How many times have I gone to my sample cabinet to get a coupon for patients? Boom, if I can have this printed out the front desk on the way out, major plus.
It's very easy to use. It's very intuitive. It's a simple place to get everything my patients need.
Who would know we'd have these EHRs and the potential there? The opportunity to impact patient care is greater than it's ever been before.
Now is the time to pick your EHR play.